Hello, in chapter 12, we're going to talk about the craft arts. And the craft arts are kind of interesting. They have an interesting history because there was a time when people thought that they should definitely be kept separated from the other visual arts. People were just a little bit snobby about them and thought they didn't belong in the regular art world. Um, Now the line has faded, and it's the craft arts are mostly accepted now as part of the art world, and you'll see a lot of craft arts in art museums around. There are several kinds of craft arts that we're going to study in our textbook and our PowerPoint, and they include ceramics, which can be any kind of fired clay, and that means it's made out of the soft clay and then fired in a kiln that gets very, very hot, and you fire it several times, then it dries and it gets very hard. Example of craft arts and ceramic pottery would be this mug right here that was obviously fired in a kiln. It originally started out as rather soft clay, and then it was fired several times to achieve the color and everything that's on it. So that's a good example of craft art. There's also glass, and that can be blown glass, it could be stained glass, etched glass. A great example that we have in Oklahoma of blown glass art is the Dale Chihuly exhibit that's at the Oklahoma Art Museum that's in Oklahoma City, and it is outstanding. And I hope you get a chance to go there and see it because it's quite beautiful. Oklahoma's lucky to have that. Another type of craft art would be textiles, and that can be a rug, that could be a macrame planter, that could be crochet, like somebody crochets you a scarf. That's an example as well. And even embroidery, say someone embroidered a pillowcase or something like that. That is a form of craft art. And we also have basket weaving. That's a form of craft art. We don't see a lot of basket weaving in Oklahoma, but if you head west a little bit towards New Mexico and Arizona, you're going to see a lot of really outstanding basket weaving. And finally, we have metalwork slash jewelry as a craft art, and that's certainly something that we see a lot of places. Again, west of us, the turquoise and lapis and silver, we see a lot of that, and beautiful artwork in a lot of the jewelry and everything. And the thing about the craft arts is that they definitely are part of our lives. And I said in one of the earlier um, previews of art that that art is everywhere, and we have art in our lives every day, and the craft arts certainly contribute to that. Um, I hope that you look at the resources that I added to this unit because they'll help you understand the craft arts a little more in case you're having difficulty defining what they are. And be sure and read the chapter because it's got some really good information about the craft arts.